So on drive home from work today, I could taste cowpole.
Right.
I hadn't had...
Cowpole.
No. Right, we've got to do an interesting intro now. I did point out that I'm playing these as well, because that was what the time that doesn't play these, doesn't it?
Because that'll be a surprise, like... Like, just splashing Lingering Souls isn't like a new thing.
I know it's kind of new. Everyone who sees it is surprised.
Yeah, but like, decks have been doing that since Lingering Souls got released. Jund was playing white to play Lingering Souls.
Yeah, that's John, that's not American Control.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, like, basically...
Also, I get like, you playing 4-card Control, what the fuck are you playing? That's another one. I don't know what you're doing until you start playing Colonnade, that's when they know what you're doing. Or you're completely wrong and you shouldn't be doing this because your mana base is fucked. They're basically the criticisms, the observations I get from the players. Yeah. Anyway. Hello internet YouTube people, this is Dave, I am Vince, the also the PleasantKenobi on the internet, and we're going to play some Modern today. We're going to play American Control, and I've got some of the all-stars of the deck here. The best 3-drop creature ever printed, Snappy Bolt. And Dave, what are you playing today?
I'm playing Affinity. Here are some of the cards. Outbound Ravager being the notable one, and Mox Opalin. Just a
so you're playing cards that are so busted they've been banned before.
Yes.
And I'm playing completely fair. Because Snap Card is a relatively fair card, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're playing a fair deck, I'm playing an unfair deck.
Yeah. I mean, I'm playing cards that you sometimes have to 3-for-1 yourself just to get to stop them. So that's going to be... That's kind of about as unfair as I get, where you get to 60 me on turn 3 and shit.
Yeah.
So I guess the plan of my deck is to stall out, take control through like 1-for-1 removal, that sort of thing. Hopefully maybe Wrath you, that I probably don't play enough Wraths. And then once I've got ball control, I keep control, or I just kill you with very, very slow win cons. Or slowish. I want to say very, very slow. They're not the follow drown.
Like Colonnade's not a slow win con.
Well, it costs 5 mana to hit you with it, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's a 4-time clock.
Yeah, usually in Modern.
Compare it to, yeah,
Actually,
in the Folly Drowned.
Is it a 4-turn clock with Affinity? Do they burn themselves much? Do they ping themselves much?
Oh, my maths is bad. It's a 5-turn clock.
It's normally a 4-turn clock on most decks.
That presumes you've like done no other damage, like no other bolts to my face.
Exactly. The backup plan for me is to Snappy Bolt and burn you and stuff.
Yeah.
Your plan?
My plan is to throw as many artifacts on the field as I can in the first couple of turns and try and kill him before he gets in any way stable. And if that doesn't work, try and kill him with manlands, but it probably won't work at that stage.
Yeah, manlands are your... So, in terms of the matchup, manlands aren't your best bet because of all the 1-for-1 removal, bolts and paths like ruin your manland plan. Your all-star is ex-champion, right? If you resolve an ex-champion, I haven't got a wrath effect, I find it very hard to deal with.
Yeah.
I've got to, like, spend many cards to blow up everything else, try and keep ex-champion from being just an unblockable clock that eventually equips you.
I think Ravager makes things difficult for you as well.
Yeah, Ravager's good. Ravager's probably good in the matchup. I think ex-champion is just above and beyond the card that if it resolves and I can't deal with it at that point in time, it can probably just kill me. I mean, if you're playing it, I'm dead.
Yeah.
So there's that. Right, so you kind of know how the decks work. Hopefully, with that jibber jabber. Because in theory, you should just vomit your hand, then I have to try and recover from that, in theory. Anyway, let's play some Modern. Okay, so it is game 1. We'll both on for the cut. We'll roll highest than 2d6.
Yep. And winner probably wins the matchup.
Do I need to make jokes that I have to always cut your deck because you play red-white? Like when you played Gisela, I was like, never trust a Boris player. Yeah. And now you're just playing like colourless. Which one we can beat down? It's got colour in there.
Yeah, there's all manner of colours in the sideboard.
Right, let's. Oh, I'm shuffling again. Why am I shuffling again?
I don't know.
Cut for me.
Because you're trying to cheat. I didn't shuffle.
I know, but I didn't cut in good habits when I placed the deck down. Right, let's roll these d6s. That is an 8. I'm going to beat this 8.
Oh, I
lied.
Haha, I shall play.
Okay. So.
I don't think it's ever right to go second with Affinity.
Yeah. Right. You're just going to fucking nut all the shit out of me, aren't you? I cannot physically keep this. It would be unwise to do so.
This isn't spectacular, but it's a safe keep.
I'm shipping back a one-lander.
Ah, fair.
A 1-lander with a 4-cost, 2 4-costs in it is not good. I will go to 6 on the draw, which isn't too bad.
This is the kind of hand I would keep at like a GP or something.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay.
Finally broke my string of bad luck against beating you in a competitive environment of the PPTQ.
When I lost my first 2 rounds and just
I've got a judgment call on you.
A warning because I named my Master of the Great Hunt incorrectly. Right, this is going to be a keep 4-6, isn't it?
Because it's not called Master of the Great Hunt.
No,
it's called Shaman.
Ah, well, I can't keep another 1-lander, so I'm going to ship that back. I'm going to do this to myself and just check. No, it's completely right to ship it back. 5, okay. Wow. This still isn't looking good. This is looking awful, but it's got more than 1 land, so we...
Is it better than a 4?
Yes, it's better than your average 4. There are probably better 4s, but... Right, when you're ready.
Okay. Inkmoth Nexus. Memnite. Springleaf Drum. Tap Memnite and the Springleaf Drum to play a Signal Pest and pass turn.
Sure, so that's quite a big explosive opening.
It's quite slow opening actually, I reckon.
I'm going to play a Pillager Drum to pass the turn.
I'm going to play an Island. Play Signal Pest. Tap Signal Pest and the Springleaf Drum. Signal Pest can play this turn.
Sure.
And Inkmoth Nexus to play an Arcbound Ravager.
Sure.
And declare an attack.
Sure.
And swing with Memnite and the Signal Pest for 2.
Battle cry trigger, I take 2 in total.
And pass the turn.
Sure. End of your turn. Crack this. Searching for a Sacred Foundry. So next turn you hit me for a lot.
Cool, I'll kill you next turn. Annoyingly.
I think I'm just dead. I don't really... I've got like a turn 4 stabilise the game and it's not going to happen. I'm untapped. Draw for the turn. Play a Glacial Fortress and pass the turn.
Tap, tap, tap. What are you on 17? I will pay 2 life.
For a Volt Scourge.
Volt Scourge. And a mana.
There's an ink moth over there, isn't it? Not
that is an ink moth, yes. I'll declare an attack. I'll swing with everything that can swing.
So 2 battle card triggers.
2 battle card triggers, so
1, 2.
Yep. 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8. Go to 9. Wow, on a dice that's ordered, I still can't find the 9.
I'll pass the turn.
So, now I'm just dead. I'm dead to the mulligan. We'll play it out. I'll play Tech Edge.
Yep.
No, I'm dead to the mulligan. There's no point playing out. I'm just dead. Next turn I can't cast anything. So my opening hand was went to 5. So it was Cryptic, Battle Skull, Wrath.
So if I'd started slightly and gone to 4, then you'd have probably done alright.
Yeah, I'd say so. But I fetched a red source instead of the blue, because my next cards were Cryptic and a Colonnade and a Tech Edge for my draws. I searched for the red because it gave me Lightning Bolts to actually slow you down.
That's Clique.
Oh, Clique, sorry, I meant Clique. I searched for the red so I could play like Lightning Helixes or Lightning Bolts off the top, but inadvertently they stopped me being able to play a Clique. But being able to Clique, get rid of all of my 4 or 5 drops and like block a creature still put me dead, because even if I block the biggest creature, say this guy.
I've got on a
Red blue.
yeah, steam.
Yeah, but I needed double white.
Oh yeah, because you haven't seen
So
the,
yeah, so I wanted to get a red and a white at this point to make sure I can play bolts, and I can
Yeah.
definitely play this on turn 4 if I have the lands. But I wasn't even necessarily drawing lands for this, and the 4th land I drew was this. So it just wasn't good. The mulligan was awful. And then if I had fetched differently to find a Clique, I block your biggest guy, which is probably this or this. Or I block this and you just sack the other guys, so that's pointless. So I block the thing you don't sack. I still take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that turn, go to 1, draw a card, play a tap land. Or I can shock myself at that point and I can wrath on. Well, no, I can't shock myself because I'm on 1. I physically can't shock myself because I'm on 1. So yeah, there's nothing I can do.
No.
Nothing I can do. Right, game 2.
So sideboard.
Yes. So I said that was better than the average 4, just simply because the 4 could have been terrible,
Yeah.
right? I mean, my average 4 wouldn't have got me very far either. So we go with the sideboard. I have a very clear-cut and easy sideboard plan, I think. Because I just have 5 cards that come in and possibly a 6th.
The part of sideboarding I'm bad at though is I know what I need to bring in, or I know what's good in the matchup. It's just how much of it to bring in and what to take out.
I completely agree. It's a similar situation that I'm in now.
Especially with Affinity, where it's very much reliant on its synergy.
But I'm cutting cards that I don't think I need to cut, simply because I have cards that need to come in. So, just so you don't look, Dave, the viewers at home know, I'm taking these out. So that's 5 cards. Again, I don't really want to have to take these out at all, but they have to come out in order to make room for so I actually have like 3 slots that are quite dedicated to this matchup. But these cards are also good against other decks in the format that play these types of permanents. So they go in, they come out. I'm not sure if that's completely correct, because Modern is still a relatively fresh and new format for me.
Those are what I'm taking out. Mainly like 3rd and 4ths of, with the exception of those. Because I just don't think they're amazingly useful in the matchup. But it's mainly 3rd and 4ths of just to make space for cards I think I need. Like, one of these is fairly obvious, but the rest I can't really explain without telling Vince exactly what I'm trying to do. But if you know Modern, you can probably figure out what I'm trying to do there.
See, I'm curious as to whether you're winning Blood Moon or not. Because obviously it's a card that I think he definitely plays, but I'm not sure if you actually have any at this point in time. That's the metagame thinking, isn't it, really?
That's not really metagame, that's that do you have any?
It is a very, very small, metagame where it's just me and you playing, testing each other, and talking about what cards we've bought or traded for.
Well, I'm not sure I've played much Affinity against you, have I?
No, I've played other people playing with Affinity.
Yeah.
Right. I think I'm sufficiently shuffled.
This is an interesting one. So it has sideboard tech in it, but it's otherwise not particularly special.
Right, well they've decided I'm going to keep this. This is not ideal, but after the mulligan to 5, I'm just happy to see more than 1 land. I think it's a very average hand. I think these cards are pretty good early. And then obviously the hand, other than that, is fine. But it's just, it needs that extra of those, doesn't it?
It's got that, I guess. I'm going to keep this.
Cool.
Probably shouldn't.
I'm going to just flash it at the camera so I
Yeah.
can see whether...
I'm going to keep this mainly because
of that and that. But that also means it's a fine hand, I think. It does some stuff. It's not super explosive, but I'm also on the draw, so we'll see how it goes.
The interesting thing is about actually, I'll tell while I talk, our player Steam events tap and pass the turn, about showing people at home who are watching what our opening hands are, is they can judge if we're actually more of noobs than we make out. Because we can keep awful hands and just get lucky with our draws.
Island.
So, Island go.
Welding jar.
Okay.
Go.
Is that sideboard tech?
No.
No main.
I have a one main
They are
board,
main
welding jar.
Cool. Yeah, some decks don't they? They're pretty good. Okay.
I'll play Blinkmore Nexus.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play 2 life. Revolt Scourge.
Okay, I'll spell snare. Have you decided to counter magic? Have you decided ordered to spell pierce? No, he has not. I'd much rather have caught a clamp or a other 2-mana horrible thing like Ravager or Edge Champion, but I think keeping things off your board is probably the best bet. I will then pass turn.
Play Darksteel Citadel.
Sure. So if you play a Mox Opal now, it's online, isn't it?
Yes. I play a Steel Overseer.
Okay. I'll crack this in response to this being on stack.
Yep.
Switching up. A Hallowed Fountain. And shock myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I go to 17. I'll generate a blue, a red, and a blue. Use the blue and the red for the cut. Blue and the red to make it snappy. And use the other blue to spell Snare the Seer.
Yeah.
Again, it's not quite the Ravages or the Clamps, but I feel like just keeping a creature off the board is probably pretty good for me.
By clamps, do you mean cranial platings?
Wow, it's not Skull Clamp, of course that's banned. My turn, yeah?
Yeah.
If it was Clamp, I'd probably, I'm pretty fucking scared. Play a Delta, because I'm pretty good at ripping lands off the top, it seems, so my hand wasn't as bad as it first seemed. Better lucky than good, they say, don't they? And I'll go in for 2.
I'll take 2.
Your turn.
I think I'm playing this hand out horribly wrong.
What, sequencing them wrong, do you think?
No, it's not sequencing. Oh, that's irritating. That's incredibly irritating. Nevertheless, let's try and resolve something. Arcbound Ravager.
Sure. End of turn?
Yep.
I'll Bolt Ravager. This creates some really interesting interactions, I think. Because there's one incredibly all-in strategy that is incorrect, right? Is to make the Blink of an artifact, sack your board to make him a 4/4. That could not be more wrong. Because then you just open yourself up to any other
any other removal,
like a path, like Mirathon next to anything could just be awful for you. But the other thing to consider now is the Welding Jar, right?
Oh yeah, shit. I'll sacrifice Welding Jar to.
That's what I thought you were looking at, right? So Welding Jar resolves. Then I crack a Delta.
Yep.
Go to 16. Searching up Sacred Foundry when I find it. There it is. Shock myself. I'm gonna create a red and 2 blue.
Yep. To Snappy Bolt.
Snappy Bolt. Bolt in the Ravager.
Yeah. Yeah, I've played this all wrong. I was trying to
play this tapped and in for 4.
Yes, I'll take 4. Go to 12.
Your turn.
I'm going to die trying to be too clever. Wait. You have 4 mana up. Cards in hand?
2.
Spring Drum.
Resolves.
And a Signal Pest.
Sure.
Okay.
Untap. Rearrange land. Draw for turn. Play a tech edge. Go to combat.
Yep.
Swing for 4.
Take 4.
Sure.
Do 8.
Your turn. So you draw a card and go to 5 cards in hand, 6 cards in hand?
4 cards in hand.
4 cards in hand. And sit on 2.
Blood Moon.
Cryptic it.
Cryptic it.
So counter draw.
Damn. That happened turn earlier. I guess I'll force you to tap out. I'll spell this. Yeah.
That. Does that? I draw a card. So you do sign the spell pierces.
Yep.
Untap?
No, I've still got the rest of my turn. I'll play an Ichmorph Nexus.
Sure.
And pass the turn.
Untap. Draw a card. Go to combat.
Yep.
In for 4.
Take 4, go to 4. Need something special here.
Snappy beats. It's real. Go ahead.
Cards in hand.
3 cards. I did not play land on that turn, so I missed a land drop.
If you'd have missed one more, then that probably would have resolved.
I had 4 open last turn.
Did you? Did you play a land last turn?
Yeah. Oh, you mean because you could use spell
Yeah,
pierce?
because the spell pierce would have.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well, you're a bit too little, too late. Let's see, what can I do here? I can play all that down, but then that doesn't do anything there. Basically, it's can I get to 10 infect?
Is that the plan now?
Well, you're going to kill me next turn, so I have to kill you this turn. The only way I'm going to kill you from 14 with this board state is potentially infect. But I don't think I can.
Can you not go on the blocking plan?
It's a highly nothing though, really. It's
Yeah, it just prolongs the agony, I guess, in some senses. But
there's no like if I start blocking and losing like lands and
Yeah.
creatures, all I'm doing is making the game go longer. Which if this was a tournament we had time limits and stuff, then that might be a viable thing. But presuming everything resolves and you don't bolt anything or anything like that. But yeah, I think game 3.
yeah, sure. So what did you have in hand at the end?
I had a Thoughtseize and well, I shouldn't have said because that's sideboard turn.
I thought for just like yeah, I've got
Yeah, I shouldn't have
Mana Leak and a Resto Angel.
because I'll do a sideboard card.
Yeah, so now I guess I get to play on Thoughtseize.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I think I've seen you Thoughtseize in that deck before. I haven't seen you have Blood Moon and Spell Pierce though. So I was only saying this out loud because I've seen other Affinity decks play it. But yeah. Like,
Yeah, because you've only played against other people playing my Affinity.
yeah, I didn't have... I'd never got the chance to listen to Restoring a Snappy to Cryptic. You know. Right, game 3.
Well, I'd kept the Spell Pierce there, obviously deathly afraid of Stony Silence.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a keeper.
Yeah, I'll keep this. Just so everyone knows, I've got these, this, 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 and this. And I think both this and this are really good in this matchup.
I could show you, but you're about to see most of it.
Oh, oh dear. Go ahead.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ornithopter, Welding Jar, Mox Opal, Inkmoth Nexus, Vault Scourge.
I'm so glad that's not Ravager. Or Plating, because that would have been gross. Okay, let's play Flooded Strand, a pass turn. So it's ink, not blink.
Darksteel Citadel,
Mm-hmm.
Etch Champion.
Well, that's a card that I do not like.
I'll declare an attack.
Sure.
Swing for 1 Vault Scourge.
Go to 19.
Go to 21.
End of your turn, correct strand.
Yep.
Go to 18. Have a fountain tapped. So one of the biggest problems I face playing a 3-card deck splashing a 4th colour is which lands to fetch at which time, and whether it will just screw me later. But there's certain matchups I play against which for the splash the 4th card is just not worth it.
Yeah, that's the one. That's something you don't really need to worry about at all in Affinity is colours. Like the occasional, like for example, Blood Moon. I could have cast a turn earlier if I'd have had a red source.
So you're looking for your Glimmer Void or your...
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I have to spend a time playing out the.
Let's play a Delta. Go ahead. I'm playing off-colour fetches simply because I do not own any Arid Messes. And with Battle for Syndicate coming, I'm not planning on buying them now. I'll open them.
Play Glimmer Void. I'll play Arcbound Ravager.
Oh, I'm going to spell send the shit out of that.
Thought you might somehow. I will activate Inkmoth Nexus.
Yep.
Declare an attack.
Yep.
Swing with Etch Champion, Vault Scourge, and Inkmoth Nexus.
So I take 3 damage.
1 infect. Here's a poison counter.
Thanks.
And I get another life.
Sure.
Go.
I need your turn, I'm going to crack this. Go to 14. This time getting a... Steam Vents, tapped. Now untap for turn.
The other thing I like about this deck is there's no fetching in it.
Fetching's part of the
And
fun.
fetch lands are awesome, whatever, but, you know,
Draw for turn.
shuffling every 2 seconds isn't always the funnest thing in the world.
Right, I'm going to play Tech Edge. I'm going to go for the... So I've got 2 plays here. One is reactive, well they're both reactive, they're blockers I think, so I'm going to cast Link Souls.
Yeah.
Cards in hand?
Oh.
You're a jazz landing, so it is
Yeah.
about top decks, it's my turn. I'll put into play a Conspiracy Spirit and a Dark Ascension Spirit.
Okay.
Because, you know, there's that, no, it's Innistrad Spirit, sorry. That's like Midnight Hauntings. I don't even know what Dark Ascension Spirits look like. They look like that, by any chance. Right.
There might just be, there might not be any. I think they may just reprint.
Must be, this card makes them. This is Dark Ascension, isn't it?
Yeah, but they might just reprint it the same.
But with a different...
No, the same one.
No, I thought they did new art tokens for each set.
Ah, they may be.
Anyway,
Anyway.
your turn. I would fucking love a Wrath of God for top deck, if I'm honest, at this point in time.
I'll declare an attack.
Sure.
I'll swing this champion.
I'm going to take 2 and go to 12.
Okay.
Untap and draw a card. Okay. Play a Flood Strand.
It's 4 mana.
Mm-hmm. That's what you like to see, isn't it, Dave? 4 mana on my side of the board. Go. It's land go.
I do like land go.
I just need to think.
That suits me fine.
I just need to think harder. Isn't land go worse for you? Because it means I might have things in my hand to play on your turn.
True, it's not wrathing.
Ah, okay. Okay, I'm with you.
Thoughtseize you.
Oh, will you now? Do I let you see what's in my hand? Is it a really hard decision for you?
I haven't thoughtseized anyone in ages.
I'm going to crack this. Go to 11.
I haven't been playing black in standard for a little while.
Such an island. Yeah, such an island. Cup.
Cryptic command.
Counter tap down.
Yep.
I mean, counter draw might be correct, but I just feel like...
Gives you a bit more time.
Yeah, I just needed a couple of turns, I think.
And I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Draw a card. That's not a bad draw. Play Steam Events tap, pass turn. Draw land go.
Another cryptic.
This is really how I like to play Magic. I'm not even kidding. This is like the way I like to play Magic.
Just make use of all your counters. I'll play an Arcbound Ravager.
You have 2 mana open afterwards. I will make a snapping
Yep.
and targeting spell snare.
Yep.
And spell snare the Ravager.
Yep. Activate Inkmoth Nexus.
Mm-hmm.
Declare an attack.
Sure.
Swing with X Champion and Inkmoth Nexus.
I'll block Inky.
Yep.
Yep.
They trade.
Put 2. Go to 9.
I'll play Inkmoth Nexus and pass the turn.
Sure. Untap. Draw. Play a Tarn.
I keep waiting for a card I know I've sided out.
Go ahead. That's a bad side. If you side out a card you're waiting for, that's probably not the correct.
I don't need it. I'm just like, oh, this would speed things up. And it's like, oh, I sided that out. One more time from the top. Arcbound Ravager.
Tap down counterspell.
Yep.
Just a very elaborate fog, isn't it?
A little bit. And I'll pass the turn.
Crack my Tarn. Searching up another island. Do I search up another island? Yeah, I do search up another island.
Makes you keep casting those fogs. Slappy fog. Slappy fog.
Trying to cut. Untap. Draw a card. Go planes.
Yep.
Right, I need to do something. 'Cause I'm stalling out and I'm getting less and less in hand. As long as I'm ahead of you in Jazz hands, then I can keep control, right?
I've been Jazz Hands since like turn 2.
No, I'm good, go ahead.
Oh no, I was holding that Inkmoth for a while, I guess.
Oh, it's a tech edge.
Mm.
Yeah. I was wondering where you ran it into the soul.
Declare an attack.
Sure.
Swing with its champion.
I'm going to take 2. Go to 6.
Pass turn.
Round for 4.
Yep. That'll certainly help.
Go up to 10. This is definitely how I like to play Magic, Dave.
Yes, I know.
The flashbacks.
I've been here before.
He starts flinching. Yeah, a deck you're playing Thoughtseize in, a deck I'm playing Fixes Rev in. Right, just pick up my 4. Enjoy life. Untap. Draw for turn. I'm now at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in hand, which feels like a good place to be. Play. No, that's wrong. It's this way around. There we go. Good combat?
Yep.
In.
Ornithopter will book the spirit.
Sure.
I'll take 2.
Sure.
Go to 20. Frustrating what he said.
Pyroclasm.
Sacrifice a Building Jar.
Mm-hmm.
Save Ornithopter.
Sure.
Lots of ghost stones.
My guy's done. Verdict.
Nicely played.
I played land this turn, no? No, I haven't played land this turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Should have seen that coming.
Time. Go.
Jam it down, I guess. Master of Ethereum.
Sure, so he's a 3/3 currently, isn't he?
Currently, yes.
Yeah.
Kind of on plus turn.
End of turn, I'm going to crack this. I'm going to go to 7, so I'm going to shock myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so shopper. Oh, shiz. I can't do that. Yeah, or I can, but it doesn't. It's awkward. All this I will take in the same like 3 cards like in the deck. I'll Helix the Master.
I will tap Mox Opal, turning Cortexus into an artifact. It's now a 4/4.
Sure. I'll go up to 10. I misplayed that.
Yes, you did. But I misplayed that.
You can cut that as well.
Seeing the, I should have seen the.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was.
Because like this is really advantageous for me. I'm not sure entirely why he's doing this. Maybe it's just out of desperation. I should have.
Yeah, I guess that's okay because it meant like I was. Yeah, it was unusual. What I was doing seemed odd. Like I was wondering.
I thought it might be then flashback souls or something.
I thought I might have been signposting it really badly, like what I was doing. Play Colonnade. Comes to play tapped.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Thoughtcast for 3. For 2 mana, sorry.
Draw 3.
Draw 2.
2. Yeah, sure.
Activate Cortexus.
Mm-hmm.
Declare an attack.
Mm-hmm. So 4 damage and 2 poison.
1, 2, 3, 4 damage and yes, 2 poison.
Yeah. Go to 6.
Plus 10.
Tap and draw. play a Strand. Go ahead.
Forces.
This does not bode well for me. I'll just bolt your face.
Yep.
You go to 17, then you hit 2 from Thoughtseize.
Yep. I see. Okay, that changes things slightly. That does make a difference. I'll activate Inkmoth Nexus.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll swing a Master of Ethereum Inkmoth Nexus.
So, if you have Galvanic Blast, I just die. If I don't block the Master. But that said, I can eat an Inkmoth here and go to 2. I'm going to play risky and I'm going to activate Colonnade.
Yep.
What's riskier? I'll block Inkmoth Nexus, take the risk. Take 4, go 2.
Okay.
He gets 2 minus 1 pounds.
Dies.
Go to 2. Do you have Galvanic Blast?
Nope, I will play an Inkmoth Nexus
Sure.
and pass the turn.
End time practice, go to 1. Grave.
Getting ready to flashback assault.
Yeah, I am.
Come on.
Yeah, I am. Right, I'll play the decades that you know I've got.
Yep.
I will flash back Lingering Souls.
Yep.
Making this time around, I'll make a Shadowmoor Spirit and a Karn Spirit.
Ooh.
Because variety is the spice of life. Go ahead.
Cool. I will activate Inkmoth Nexus.
Sure.
I'll declare an attack.
Mm-hmm.
So with Master of Ethereum and Inkmoth Nexus.
So Inky's a 2-2, isn't he? Okay. I'll activate Celestial Colonnade.
Yep.
I will quadruple block Master of Ethereum. Not quadruple, sorry, triple block.
Yep.
And I'll take 2 poison.
Yep.
This goes to 5 poison. This dies. Both my spirits die. This is pretty tight, Dave.
It is. Go.
Go.
I'll play a Mem Knight.
Yeah, sure. That's a legitimate threat in this matchup right now.
Yeah, it is actually. It's
Very
your
very
one.
legitimate.
I'll activate Inkmoth Nexus.
sure. Resolves, no bolter.
Okay. I'll play Inkbomb Nexus.
Sure.
And pass the turn.
Untap. This is the moment of truth, Dave. Can I rip something off the top? Danger zone! It is the danger zone, Dave, and I'm dead.
Yeah. Why did you bolt the Inkbomb Nexus?
I don't know.
Because you could bolt the Memnite and you can still take like 5 more turns of infect.
Yeah, and I had actually because I had a way of stopping like. Oh yeah, what the fuck am I doing? Yeah, you're completely right. Because I had a way of stopping you resolving cranial plating or anything that was important for quite a long time.
Yeah, because you'd kept me off 4 mana with the tech edges because I needed the Ink Moths to kill you. I was quite lucky in drawing all 4 of my Ink Moths.
What I was looking for was a snappy to start to get Rev again. Oh.
Like, because you know there was that bit where I paused and looked through my graveyard.
Because you're seeing if you had another Ink Moth.
Seeing if I had another Ink Moth left in the deck.
Because I've started out my second Rev. And I've played 2 snappies so far, so I was like.
But that Thoughtseize resolving was really important.
All 1 snappy.
Because knowing you had the second tech edge, but like I was looking to play down
there was no way of me stopping
Dark Steel Citadel to make the master bigger.
Yeah. There was no way of me stopping it resolving. There was no way of me stopping it resolving. So.
But I was because I didn't know that. It was...
Yeah. So yeah, if you played another land, I could have. Yeah, my tech edges should have come. Meant to be pretty good in this matchup, but you played your lands correctly, so.
Yeah, like my hand was full of lands.
Yeah, well, I don't know why. I was thinking like I don't know what I was thinking. Why I didn't just let it hit me.
Like my hand was, Glimmer Void, Dark Steel Citadel, Inkbomb Nexus at one point just sitting there like I can't play another land.
Yeah, so I really fucked up. I got fucked up bad because I should not have bolted that Inkmoth there at all. Because I'm denied about bolting the Memnite. I was like, okay, I need to bolt the Memnite, I think. Yeah, and to be fair, if I'd built the Memnite, carried on, got a snappy, got to Rev for like 5 or whatever it would have been, it would have been pretty good.
Yeah, you were on a 5-turn clock from the... Because it doesn't deal you normal damage, and I can't make it not deal you anything but...
Yeah, I think that's my... I wasn't thinking in my head, oh, it's going to kill me because I'm on 1.
I mean, the other outside, obviously, with the 1 was that if I'd have drawn... I didn't see anything called Blink Moth in that game.
Yeah.
The Blink Moth obviously has the flying, potentially. Oh, but you had another colonnade knocking about, didn't you?
I only just drew the second of my colonnades. I'm only taking 3 colonnades because of the slashing black. So that's what the problems are with that. That was really silly. But then again, I think it's just the intuitive thing of having to bolt the 1/1 that's attacking you when you're on 1. Like, it just feels right, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my alt art electric that I'm running.
Nice.
Because it helps me take it out later. It's not really a reason to run it at a tournament.
Did you sign in Sony Silence out of interest?
Yeah. I didn't see any signs of text whatsoever, I don't think. Yeah, I didn't see a single bit of tribal text, so it just happens, doesn't it? I signed in Sony Silence, Electrolyze, Pyroclasm. Oh no, I saw 1 bit of tribal text where I tell a lie.
Because, like, this is all just, please don't Sony Silence.
Wear and tear.
Like, I want to take it out of your hand, I want to take it out of your hand, okay, if you've got it, if you keep it in your hand, I want to counter it. Because you try and drop it turn 2, obviously you just try and drop it as early as you can.
Well, I was sandbagging against the player at the GP, at the, one of the side events at the GP, and that left me getting fucking blood mooned. I was sandbagging Stony Silence, and then he blood mooned, I couldn't cast Stony Silence, that was bad. I took out, like, Romans I think are bad in this matchup, so that's fine.
Yeah.
My second Rev, my third copy of Linguine Cells, my second Clique. I don't really want to lose those, but I think these are more important in the fight, so... Oh, it's really frustrating.
And I basically just took out, like, 4th copies of them, the 3rd Memnite, because I run 3 Memnites in a Welding Jar. My 3rd Thoughtcast. I took out both Galvanic Blasts, you were scared of that, and I've taken them both out.
Why take Galvanic Blast out?
Because it's mainly in there, like, okay, it can go to the face and that's useful, but generally I'm decent with hitting someone in the face with a lot of damage, and it's removal and you're a control deck, and it's...
I guess...
It's not amazing.
I guess decks play around it anyway, like I was thinking, well...
Yeah, but yeah, and that's the thing, you played around it anyway, so I had that...
Well, I say play around it, I just played into it, if it was there, I just had to...
Yeah, but you were considering it, and my spicy one of Teemo Battle Rage.
Huh.
Because that's for souls. I knew we had souls, but I was like, it's probably just not going to resolve against you.
Wait, what? It's not the card I thought it was.
Gives double strike.
Oh, it is the kind of thing it was.
But with Ferocious, it also gives trample.
I totally forgot it even had the Ferocious thing. I just think of it as double strike for 2 mana.
It's double strike, but if it's Ferocious, it's then if you've got Cranial Plane or something, you've got
it seems perfectly good. I think that's fine. So I made a really bad error there, but then live and learn. Just had to bolt the 1/1.
I played into the really obviously signposted Supreme Verdict though, so you know.
Yeah.
And I played game 2 awfully because I was trying to use that spell snare, spell pierce. I was like, I've got the spell, but I've got to protect against stony sides. And just played a really slow kind of hand, the land behind.
I was wondering if that's what you're doing. I was wondering if you're just playing one creature at a turn to like play around like Wrath effects.
No, like the thing is, the whole idea is it races ahead, and I was playing it essentially a turn behind. I was basically just hamstringing myself. And I kind of knew I'd done it by about turn 2. I was like, this is just the wrong way to have played this, but I've committed to this way of doing it. Well, I've committed to this mistake now, so I'm going to see it all the way through.
That is definitely the way to make mistakes, though, isn't it? It's just to make them consistently and never stop.
Yeah.
That's how I like to play Magic. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, let me know. Put a comment in the comment section, because I'm picking up subs now from Magic content, which I realise are hello if you're someone new and fresh and you've actually watched to the end of this like 50-minute video. But if you liked it, please comment and let me know why, and let me know things that you didn't like, because that way I can improve stuff and make content that people want to see. Because at the moment I'm picking up people that's really quiet. Just tell me like, nice Sarpin, bro. I opened a Sarpin. Anyway, thanks for watching. Click the subscribe button here. Click this box here if you want to watch us play another game, something else. And click this box here if you want to watch me open up packs of Dragons of Card Kit. Bye!